Hey everybody, welcome back to another 10-minute Marvel video. Continuing down the news of Disney Plus show changes. We talked about the issues that Secret Invasion had. We talked about the issues that Deadpool Born Again is having. And we talked about how Marvel is looking to add in showrunners. I'm Petter, and today we're going to be talking about how Marvel might be looking to change up its format in a bigger way, though. So, showrunners is probably the biggest change that they can make, and one that is great. But Marvel is looking potentially to do serialized shows, so series versus the limited series 6 episodes that they've been doing. I think some of this adjustment actually goes back to what I was talking about in the one on showrunners, where Marvel needs somebody who knows the pacing of shows. A lot of shows have that longer run, 13 to, well, let's say 12 to 23, 24 episodes. That kind of is kind of the standard range of a season, maybe down to as few as 10, but 10 to 23 is kind of what you're looking at. And not just that, but then shows that be expected to go on for multiple seasons, which I think is interesting because we already had a little bit of that with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but that was pretty short-lived, at least with the direct tie-ins to the MCU. So is this going to allow for more direct MCU tie-ins? And what sort of shows could be coming out of this? I'm actually only somewhat interested in the idea of longer format shows for Marvel. I think when kind of the Disney Plus shows have been best is when they're introducing new characters. Not always. Now, She-Hulk I thought was a miss. But Miss Marvel, I really liked how they introduced that character and they built up characters' backstory, kind of getting through that becoming a superhero part without having to dedicate a movie to that. Then other ones we've seen differing amounts of success with, like Kate Bishop and Hawkeye, or introducing Moon Knight. So with a longer show, or one that has multiple seasons, which I guess we are getting with Loki, the question is, how do you build that out so it still maintains relevance to the MCU? Because I think one of the issues that like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or even Agent Carter had is that they were kind of tangential. The Netflix series as well. I mean, Netflix series understandably were shorter. Like most Netflix things tend to last about 3, maybe 4 seasons as people watch them, just with how viewership goes and new subscribers go. But how are they going to pull this off with the MCU? Is there a certain characters that they would look to build like a TV series around, a continuing one? I could see potentially Young Avengers being a really good option for this, but you have some bigger names with Kate Bishop, Haley Steinfeld, who would be in that. And do you want to bring in Kamala Khan, Iman Vellani? She's already going to be in a movie coming up here. Do you bring in, is it Catherine Newton, who plays Ant-Man's daughter? Do you bring those all into a show? Or are you looking to maybe pick up something completely new and different? I think right now it's just hard to imagine longer shows. I like better, shorter shows, like the 6-episode limited series. I'd like to see those done better as television. Even bringing it up to, say, 10 to 12 episodes, I think could be really good. But let me know your thoughts on that. Is there a storyline that you think would work well for a longer format show? You can let me know with that down in the comments below. And as always, check out the 10-Minute Marvel podcast, where we'll be diving into this as well as talking about Loki Season 2. But with that, I've been Petter, and thanks for watching.